I have not done a video log in a really long time. I don't know why. Part of the reason is because the last 4 months almost, my laptop has been broken, so I had no computer at home. How I survived was just on the fourth floor of the office tel that I live in. There's a cyber cafe, or what you would call PC bang in Korean. So I'd just go there. I tried to get the laptop repaired, but just to replace the solid state hard drive, it would cost over $1,000. So I thought it was ridiculous, and I decided not to waste my money on that. So yeah, kind of because of that slight inconvenience, I guess I stopped sort of posting vlogs. You know, like I have been posting like food type stuff, simply because I don't know, it seems to get me views, and then that's another that's like a really interesting part of, I think, my blog, is because of the difference of the food and the types of things that Koreans eat. It's so different from what we eat back home in Canada. So yeah, I thought I'd at least try to post some of those types of things as often as possible. I do have a computer at the school, and I never thought to upload videos from there, so now I'm kind of doing that. Which brings me to today, August 6th. Classes are done, and I have 2 weeks of the English summer camp, where I can organize my own and make my own sort of lesson plans and game activities. It's a lot more fun oriented, but also you need to make sure you teach English. So I had the 3rd and 4th graders last week, and then I had the 5th graders for the first half of this week, and then I just started the 6th grade students, and then at the end of this week I'm done. So yeah, I don't really know what to say about everything that has happened since my last video log. I've met a lot of great people. I recently joined a basketball team, sort of like a local one, and they really like me there. I really like it there too. Yeah, I've been to a few baseball games. I'll probably post a video of that sometime. It's very different. Baseball games are very, very different. But yeah, I did mention I did go to a baseball game with a friend of mine, Justin, but I don't think I posted any actual footage of the game, so I'll probably upload something like that soon. And then yeah, pretty much a little less than a month I'm going to go back to I'm going to leave this country. First I'll go to Japan, visit my family and friends there, and then I'll go back to Canada. But it hasn't really hit me yet. I've just gotten really comfortable, living here. Especially after I took Korean classes, and I really developed my language skills. A lot of people from who I knew in my first year in Korea, they've been telling me wow, your Korean is really, really good now. I still don't, the vocabulary is still hard, and there's a lot of verbs and stuff that I don't know, but a lot of the basic stuff I know, and I can actually communicate my thoughts to an extent. It's made it so much easier. I don't understand. If you plan to live and teach here, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to learn the language. It's not even like a, oh, they should know English kind of thing. You shouldn't even think of it like that. You should just think of it like, it makes my life so much easier, so why wouldn't I take classes? Time restriction is one thing, but chances are you're living near the city, or people are around you are willing to help you out. So, and you could always study online, and luckily I had Korean friends, that taught me a few of how to read and like numbers and stuff before I got here in my first year. But it's just made life so much easier. I make friends much easier, and like yesterday, I had two old men kind of like randomly talk to me like while I was waiting for a bus, and I didn't know exactly what they were saying, but I could get the gist of it. It's interesting. Sometimes like I'm the type to talk and add a lot of like extra stuff, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but it's not always a bad thing. It's kind of nice to have somebody that kind of talks and mentions other things when you try to have a conversation. But I always felt like really uncomfortable, like I had to say something back. But I realized that sometimes when people say things to you, they just say it, like especially in public, they say it just to like say it, and not as long as you sort of nod your head and sort of recognize that they've said something or that you were listening to what they're saying, it's all good, and sometimes that just worked, especially for old people. Like, I don't know, like he asked me about bus times and stuff, and I told him, here and there, and then he said like a bunch of other stuff, and I just like nodded my head, like I knew what he was talking about. But yeah, it's just been a really eye-opening, life-changing experience, and I'm definitely, I'm definitely looking forward to going back home. I really miss all my friends and family. It's tough, sort of not being able to spend special moments like birthdays or holidays with your family, but that's the sort of stuff that you learn to appreciate, being away from your family. So I'm definitely I always have appreciated it, but I appreciate it so much more, and I'm not going to take it for granted, probably forever, or I hope I'll never take it for granted. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Spending time with friends and family that I haven't seen in so long. Some of them I haven't seen in like 3 years, close to 4 years now. Despite that, I really will miss all my friends and students here. Some of them I'll probably see back in Canada or the States, or if I travel to like South Africa, where some of them are from, or Australia, I'll probably call them up and see them again, but not for a long time. And my students, like some of them I'll probably never see again. I always tell them there's no goodbye, there's see you later. Because there's always a chance you can always see them again in your lifetime. But some of them, I'm pretty sure I won't see them again. Like they either don't have an interest to go abroad, or they just don't. Yeah, they just don't care about English, but they like me as a person. All my students like me as a person, but they just don't open up as easily simply because they're like, oh well, he's going to go back to Canada, or oh well, I can't really communicate my exact thoughts to him, so what's the point of trying? Yeah, I'm definitely going to miss all of them. So pretty much the last month here, I'm going to be going to Okinawa next week with a friend of mine, I'll be posting videos and stuff of that experience as well. And I do have a lot of stuff that I haven't posted yet. I'll probably be posting, like when I get back to Canada, slowly go through all of my things, and then sort of post videos that I forgot to post and stuff like that. Just sort of enjoy the last month here. I've already, since like a month and a half, 2 months ago, I've been saying my, see you laters or farewells or whatever to my friends. I don't like to sort of put everything into 1 week saying, oh, I'm going to leave in a week, so let's meet up. It's kind of being inconsiderate of other people's schedules, so I'd like to meet them at least twice before I leave. That's sort of, I feel like that shows them that I appreciate them a lot more than a last minute phone call or last minute notice. So yeah, that was really long. So I'll just stop it right here, and yeah, guess I'll see you in the next vlog.